Hi, I'm Mika Miyashima with IdeateTV. Right now I'm here with Radmar, Agana, How, and we're at the opening of Beijing Spring. Now, can you tell me about the role that you played tonight?
Sure. I play the father, Ba, as well as Deng Xiaoping, the premier of China at the time who ordered the crackdown on the students in Tiananmen Square.
And that was a huge role to play. Did you do anything in specific to prepare for your role?
Yeah.
I'm sure you did a lot. But
I prayed a lot. Because they're totally different characters, right? So I think the way that I prepared for it really was watching a lot of videos of the Tiananmen Square, a lot of documentaries, especially watching documentaries on Deng Xiaoping. Seeing his mannerisms and even trying to hear his voice, because I wanted to make the two characters very distinct from one another. And so that was probably, if anything, that was the hardest thing for me to do, is to try and present a different voice for both of those characters.
And you did such a good job doing that.
Thank you.
That seemed like it would be really hard.
Thank you.
And so have you done a lot of productions here at East West before?
Yes.
Can you tell me which productions have you been in before?
So I did A Funny Thing Happened on the Way to the Forum. This was way back, like 13 years ago. And then I did Sweeney Todd. Won an LA Ovation Award for that, my role as Tobias. I did a production of A Language of Their Own, Into the Woods. So a lot of my theater experience actually is here.
Yeah, that's so
East
cool.
West.
And I'm sure it's awesome because I know a lot of the cast, this is their first time doing a play with East
Right,
West. So
right.
I'm sure that they looked up to you as a mentor. And,
They did, and it was really weird. It was really weird because it's like, now I'm like the senior member, And it's like,
if I feel good or bad about that.
I know, exactly.
No, that's so cool though.
Yeah.
And so, are you planning on doing a lot more productions here?
I hope to here at East West, as well as here, other theater companies here in LA
Right.
and film and TV, of course. Yeah.
And are you any part Chinese at all?
I am. I'm a quarter Chinese. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I am
So
Filipino
you-
Chinese.
Okay, and so you've been to China, and have you been to...
Actually, no. I don't know much about my Chinese side. I'm embarrassed to say. I'm so sorry.
Sorry, I didn't mean to call you out. But.
No, I know. It's like, oh. Yeah. So my dad is half Chinese, but we didn't really. My grandfather was my paternal grandfather was the Chinese side, and he really didn't share much of that world with us. And so we really didn't know much about it. I know a lot more about my Filipino side,
Right.
but the Chinese side is kind of like, I just know I'm Chinese. That's about it.
Right, and
Yeah.
I'm sure you learned a lot through this play, even
I
about
did,
your
yeah.
Chinese.
Well, yeah, a little bit. I mean, the history of this is very different. I mean, so far
Yeah,
removed from where my
Right.
grandfather came from, but
Right.
yeah.
Well, I really enjoyed it tonight. Thank you so much. You did a great
so much.
job.
Thank
We
you.
loved it.
Thanks so much.
I'm Mika Miyashima with IdeateTV.